What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today the Baltimore Orioles have traded for Seranthony Domínguez, a pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, and also center fielder Cristian Pache. The Orioles are sending Austin Hayes, one-time All-Star, to Philadelphia for Pache and Domínguez. Hayes this season has had a little bit of a down year, 63 games, 175 plate appearances, 157 at-bats, 40 hits, 13 doubles, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. He has 9 walks. He struck out 40 times. His batting average is .255 with an OPS of .711. Those numbers are a little bit down compared to last year. Last year, his batting average was almost .280. His OPS was almost .770. So those numbers went down just a little bit. He hit 16 home runs with 67 RBIs, and he had 520 at-bats with 143 hits. So he was really good in 2023. Was one of the best players on the Orioles, and ended up being an all-star in 2023. But this year, he hasn't been as good. He hasn't, his home run hitting, only 3 home runs in 63 games, 157 at-bats. Still has 14 RBIs, which is okay for the amount he has played. The batting average isn't terrible at almost .260, but compared to last year, it has gone down. Same with the OPS and the on-base percentage. So, I still don't know if I like this trade for the Orioles, though, because you're giving up an all-star who's still hitting good. He's just not hitting as good. And what are you replacing him with? Cristian Pache. He's a one-time world champion, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. He's a nice young player who is still 21 years old. So I guess that there is some bright. He made his major league debut at 21 years old. He's 25 now. So he's still so young, but this season he's played 50 games, 118 plate appearances, 104 at-bats, only 21 hits. He has no home runs at all, 9 RBIs, 5 doubles. His batting average is .202. His OPS is .557. So you're replacing Austin Hayes with Cristian Pache, who's not much better in the outfield. He's solid defensively, but if you look at the plate, he's much worse than Austin Hayes is. But I guess you could say that they're improving with their bullpen pitching, adding in Seranthony Domínguez, as Domínguez this year is 3-2 with a 4.75 ERA with 38 games played or pitched, 36 innings, 32 hits given up, 22 runs, 19 earned runs, 6 home runs, 12 walks, and 40 strikeouts. I think Philly won this trade because I think Austin Hayes still had a good year, even though it's been an off year and a down year. I think him going to Philly is going to make him a better player. If you get him in that Philadelphia lineup that is so loaded already, I think he'll get more RBI opportunities than he is. I know Baltimore is a good team, and they have a stacked lineup, but I think he's gonna maybe potentially get more RBI opportunities with Philadelphia, and it's just a great place to play. So fans are awesome. So Philadelphia is a great place to go and play when you're struggling, and we've seen that with players who are struggling and they get through their slumps in Philadelphia. And look at Trey Turner last year. So. I think Austin Hayes is a great Philadelphia is a great place for Austin Hayes. I don't know about this trade for Baltimore because, look, this is a guy who hasn't been as good as he was in 2023, but he still has been very solid this year at the plate, even though he's not making a lot of damage. And he's also a solid outfielder, and they replaced that with someone who's batting .202. And yes, they improved their bullpen a little bit by bringing in Domínguez, but it's not like he's not a huge addition. His ERA is over 4.5 at like 4.74, right? So their bullpen is improving, I guess you could say, because they are adding in a nice reliever. But at the same time, he hasn't been great this year. He's been good, or he's been solid, but he hasn't been great. So I'm not a big fan of what the Orioles did with this trade. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out.